Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. How wonderful to have you all here today for this very exciting event. My name is Heather Magatu, Vice President, Student Affairs and External Relations for SAIT. Welcome, one and all. In the spirit of reconciliation, I want to recognize that we are gathering here today on the traditional territories of the Niitsitapi Blackfoot and the people of Treaty 7, which includes the Siksika, the Piikani, the Kainai, the Tsuut'ina, and the Yahe Nakota of Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Goodstoney. We are situated in an area that the Blackfoot tribes traditionally called Mohkinstsis, where the Bow River meets the Elbow River. Now we call it the City of Calgary, which is also home to the Métis Nation of Alberta. Welcome to the Irene Lewis Atrium. It's an exciting time here at SAIT with the development of our new Taylor Family Campus Center. In addition, I'd like to welcome Tanya Fleming, a member of SAIT's Board of Governors, and here representing the Real Futures campaign. We launched Real Futures in February. The world is changing and SAIT is evolving, and we are evolving to equip students with the skills to succeed and to support industry with the talent to thrive. To make this vision a reality, SAIT is raising $150 million to transform education and unlock the potential of the future. Tanya is part of that volunteer leadership team working to transform how we teach, who we teach, and what we teach. We are eager to hear words from the Honourable Rajan Sawhney, Minister of Advanced Education for the Government of Alberta, SAIT's President and CEO, Dr. David Ross, and SAIT Students Association President Ahmed Baker. Without further delay, please welcome Minister of Advanced Education, Rajan Sawhney.
Well, hello everybody. I'm so thrilled to be here. Look at this turnout. This is amazing. How many of you are students here at SAIT? Put your hands up. Okay, well, thank you for being here today. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, Heather, for that kind introduction. Once again, good morning, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Ross, for hosting us today for this very important announcement. And thank you to all of my colleagues who may be here attending as well. Lovely to have you here. It's so great to be back here at SAIT, a place where you can really see the future of Alberta coming to life. And believe me, it looks bright. Part of preparing for that bright future is providing students with cutting-edge facilities that support not only their professional development, but also their physical and mental well-being. That's why projects like the one we're here to talk about today are so important. And why I'm so pleased to announce that Alberta's government is investing $30 million for the redevelopment of SAIT's Taylor Family Campus Center through Budget 2025. This center will not only provide spaces that are inclusive and dynamic, but it will also give students an opportunity to have work-integrated learning opportunities as part of their academic programming. As many of you know, the Taylor Family Campus Center has been a cornerstone of student life at SAIT since it was first built in 1981. SAIT's student population has nearly doubled in size since then, and meeting the needs of a larger and more diverse student population and helping to foster social development along with educational growth requires a redevelopment of this important center. With this redevelopment, students will have access to state-of-the-art spaces that support academic learning, physical health, mental wellness, and social engagement. Whether a student is looking for a study area, a place to exercise, somewhere to find a nourishing meal, or searching for friends to socialize with, the new and improved Taylor Family Campus Center will provide. In fact, the new center will include study and gathering spaces, an athletics and recreation center, including an arena, gymnasiums, spectator seating, fitness area, sport medicine space, and walking track. A welcome center, which will be a part of a broader initiative to convert SAIT's campus into a vibrant hub for activity, athletics, learning, and community engagement. Health and wellness spaces with work-integrated learning opportunities for students, so critically important, as well as a conference, food services, and event space. Through the health and wellness clinics, students in the School of Health and Public Safety will have hands-on integrated experiences right from the start of their educational journey. In the early stages of their programs, they will observe various clinic procedures, giving them invaluable insight into the healthcare system and its workflow. More than 900 students will benefit from these experiences, helping them better understand the complexities of healthcare and the essential roles of each discipline. The clinics will provide up to 195 partial or full practicum rotations annually. I know this will be a transformative space for students, faculty, and the broader community. A place where education, innovation, and inclusivity come together. SAIT's role in training students with the skills they need for success in Alberta's high-demand industries continues to be a great value to our province. It is our pleasure to invest in SAIT's continued efforts to create spaces where students can thrive, where community engagement and well-being are prioritized, and where Alberta's future workforce can gain valuable learning opportunities. Let's take a moment to acknowledge the Taylor Family Foundation. Let's do that. The fact of the matter is that this redevelopment wouldn't be possible without their support. Their generous donation of $30 million has played a pivotal role in bringing this vision to life. Their commitment to education and community building is truly inspiring, and we thank them for their continued support. This is a perfect example of how public and private sectors can work together to build world-class educational infrastructure that will benefit students, families, and the entire community. Through strategic investments in our post-secondary education system, Alberta's government is responding to the needs of the industry and supporting the economy by helping students obtain the skills and knowledge they need to enter the workforce. As we celebrate this next step in the redevelopment of this dynamic learning space, we are looking forward to seeing this project come to fruition. Construction, as you know, has already begun, and we are anticipating the completion of the Taylor Family Campus Centre in late 2027, a facility that will help launch a whole new chapter in SAIT's educational legacy. Thank you once again for joining us today in this monumental announcement. I would now like to invite Dr. David Ross, President and CEO of SAIT, to say a few words.
Thank you, Minister. Thank you. Congratulations. So before I get started with my prepared comments, I'd like you all to join me once again in a round of applause for the support the Government of Alberta is showing us in this really important project. So today's definitely a pretty exciting day. A day where really SAIT's future comes into focus, and I believe a key piece in the further education of Albertans. I truly want to thank Minister Sawhney and her support for the project. We've talked about this for a while, and quite frankly, the government has stepped up to help us with this important development. And I would also suggest that we're here today because we believe in building not just spaces, but we believe in building opportunities that we all know. We see this every day, that shape careers. They strengthen the communities we work in, and that isn't just our immediate community. That's a very large community that goes well beyond SAIT. And of course, we all know that the talent that we've produced for 108 years now has fueled the growth of this province. I think that's critical to understand. Our graduates are so important, and to support them in their efforts is equally as important. So when they graduate, they are ready to contribute right away. At SAIT, we've always been proud of our role in preparing graduates for those meaningful careers. We're consistently making a real impact across the province and beyond. As I mentioned, 108 years since 1916. History has been rooted in innovation. We're not afraid to try new things. We look ahead, we look to the future. What does that look like? We focus on student success. Students are critical. They're front and center of what we do, and their success is how we celebrate what we achieve. We embrace new technologies. You're going to see that in the new facility. We design future-ready spaces. I believe this facility will stand up to all of those very, very well. And of course, we deliver our programs to learners that meet the evolving needs of our industry partners. Very close touch with industry, and that has been our calling card for that full century. This vision will come to life, as we've heard already and as you know, in the Taylor Family Campus Centre. It really is more than a building. It'll be integrated into much of our programming, but I'll share this with you. The former centre was also a place where people that don't necessarily attend SAIT or work at SAIT, that was the place they went to. That's the place where they connected with us. And I can only just imagine, and our goal is that this new centre will offer even more opportunities for people across the region to come and take advantage of what SAIT has to offer. It truly will be an integrated hub designed to bring together learning, health, and community. It will offer services that go beyond the classroom. As you've heard already, integrated health clinics providing comprehensive care from dental to vision to pharmacy, mental health support, sports medicine for not only folks like me, but high-performance athletes. That's a loud laugh down front. I've noted who it's from. Thanks, Chief. Importantly, this center will also serve a critical training ground, though, as mentioned, for our health and public safety students, giving them that work-integrated learning, hands-on experience that, quite frankly, was difficult to come by, difficult to find placements, difficult to grow those programs and graduate the necessary talent to support the education, or rather to support the healthcare system of the province. So strong focus on that, also on student and community wellness, sustainability, and with that we will welcome 30+ thousand students a year through that center, not to mention everybody else that will take advantage of the center once it opens in 2027. Also through our Real Futures campaign and with the partnership of our community and government, we're making this vision a reality. But today is about truly appreciating the support of our provincial government. The support is much appreciated, and it's a bold step towards advancing innovation, to hands-on education, and ensuring we're ready, that SAIT is ready to meet Alberta's growing need for skilled talent. With that, I thank you, and I'd like to welcome to the podium Ahmed Baker, President of the SAIT Student Association. Thank you all for coming this morning.
Thank you, Dr. Ross. What a beautiful crowd it is. Good morning. My name is Ahmed Baker, President of SAITSA, the SAIT Students Association. As the voice of our student community, I want to emphasize how vital provincial support is for our institution. When the province invests in education, they're investing directly in the future of every student here, helping us access better resources, opportunities, and experiences that shape our future, that shape our success. We truly appreciate any support the province can provide to support the student journey, whether it's through affordability, mental health resources, or strengthening campus life. And speaking of campus life, we're incredibly excited about all the great things to come with the new Taylor Family Campus Center. It is going to be a space that brings us together, supports our well-being, and builds a stronger, more connected student community. On behalf of all students, thank you for believing in our potential and for helping us build a brighter future. Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmad. We're committed to making sure our learners at SAIT have the best possible environment to succeed, and this funding helps us deliver on that promise. This concludes our presentation this morning. Thank you for being part of the announcement today. I will turn the podium over to Varun, who will mediate the Q&A portion for the media. Following the Q&A, our speakers will gather for a photo, and I want to thank you all for being here. Have a great day and safe travels.
Thank you, everyone. We'll now open it up to questions from the media. We'll be taking one question and one follow-up today. Please remember to state your name and outlet before asking the question, and we'll start in the room. Do I see any questions in the room? Well, I'm not seeing any, so we will go to the phones, where I don't believe we have any questions either. No questions online, looks like. So I guess that brings us to the conclusion of today's event. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.